I raised her for 20 years. Now I'm just a stranger. I've been moving my things out of the house for 4 straight days and nobody noticed. Not my wife, Carol, not my stepdaughter, Sandy. I even skipped the wedding rehearsal last night. No one called, no one checked. They were too busy orbiting John, Sandy's biological father, who vanished 2 decades ago and reappeared last month like a ghost from a bad dream. At 2 p.m. today, Sandy finally showed up. She was still in her pale lavender bridesmaid dress from the morning's photos, hair perfect, makeup flawless, breathing hard. "Are you coming to my wedding tomorrow, Dad?" she asked. I didn't look up from the picture frame I was wrapping, the one from her high school graduation where she stood on stage and called me the best dad ever during her valedictorian speech. "No," I said. "I won't be there." Her smile froze. "But Dad, you're supposed to walk me down the aisle." "Am I?" I asked, because last I heard your biological father John was doing that honor. Her face went dead white. She'd forgotten that she'd begged me, the man who raised her for 20 years, to give her away on the biggest day of her life. "Dave, where have you been?" she stammered. She finally noticed the bare hallway walls, the empty spaces where my certificates and photos had been. "Mom's tried calling you 6 times. She's really mad at you." "Really? And where is your mother right now?" I asked. Her eyes darted, the way they always did when she was caught lying. "She's driving John to his hotel. They had dinner." That told me everything. For a month straight, all I'd heard in my own home was John this, John that. John bought me this necklace. John thinks I should wear my hair differently. John believes we should move the reception somewhere fancier. John says I deserve better. Meanwhile, I was the man who changed her diapers when she was sick, sat through 12 years of dance recitals, helped her with algebra at midnight, paid for college tuition without a complaint, loved her as my own flesh and blood. Now I'd become a ghost in my own house. Sandy finally saw it. My tools missing from the garage, my clothes gone from our bedroom, my books absent from the living room shelf. The devastation hit her all at once. "Are you leaving us? For real?" "You finally noticed something," I said. "I've been packing for 4 days. Neither of you cared enough to see it happening right in front of you." She wrapped her arms around herself like a child. "I'm sorry, Dave. I've just been so busy with wedding preparations. Busy replacing me with a man who abandoned you when you were a helpless 2-year-old. I said. "He's changed though, Dave," she whispered. "He explained everything to me and Mom. He was young and scared back then. He genuinely wants to make things right. He's been buying me beautiful things, taking me to expensive restaurants. The same restaurants I couldn't afford when I worked 2 jobs to keep you in those dance classes you loved." I cut in. She flinched. She remembered those years, the lean ones, right after John left them homeless, when I stepped in without hesitation and became the father she desperately needed. "John is flashy and smooth," I said, loading another heavy box into my car. "He knows exactly what to say. But where was this wonderful man when you had those nightmares every night for months? When you broke your arm falling off your bike? When those boys broke your heart in high school? That's different," she muttered. "Is it really? Because tomorrow he gets to play the proud father of the bride while I get what exactly? A seat in the back row with complete strangers?" Her phone buzzed loudly. She glanced down and her whole face lit up like Christmas morning. "It's John," she said. "He wants to take me shopping for accessories again." And there it was. 20 years of unconditional devotion erased by a few shiny gifts and empty promises from a master manipulator. "Go ahead," I said quietly, closing my car trunk with a final click. "Enjoy your perfect fairy tale wedding. Tomorrow, John would get all the honor and recognition while I disappeared into the background. A background I'd apparently occupied for years without realizing it.